matchup as the East Long Meadow Spartans play host to the Minnechaug Falcons. The Spartans are back at home after going 2-2 on their road trip, losing to Long Meadow and Grafton as they beat Agawam and winning the other night in Westside 12-8. Super 7 McKenna Whitwer led the charge, scoring 5 goals, while Kylie Marino, Lucy Parsons, and Samita McKechnie each netting 2, and freshman Ava Pellegrino scoring 1. Minnechaug is 5-1 on the season with the best record in the Valley Wheel, and adding to that with an 11-6 victory over Northampton the other night. The Spartans lead the league with 94 goals scored, while Chaug has given up the least amount, with their opponents only scoring 36 goals. Spartans are 6-26 all-time against the Falcons. However, they are 6-2 in their last 8 games against them, outscoring Chaug 103-47 in that span. Mac Whitwer is up on the draw. He's been doing a very good job this year for the Spartans with that, as Lee is taking the charge for Minnechaug. Ball's up, bounces around, and Minnechaug comes away with it. Kozub has the ball. She brings the ball up over the restraining line. Gets the ball over to Sargento. Over to Taylor, all over to the backside. Kicks it around. Taylor with the ball up on top. Over to Sargento, to Kozub. Back to Taylor. Minnechaug calling out their plays, getting ready to set it up, looking for some cutters. Mac Whitwer guarding Taylor. As Taylor goes in, gets the ball knocked away, and she will get herself an 8-meter attempt. So Minnechaug, Taylor on the 8-meter attempt for Minnechaug's first shot of the game. Taylor runs it in, off the post. Loose ball, Hannah Eddy's there to pick it up. Hay turns around and gets the ball knocked away, displaced as Lee comes up with the ball. Avery Morgado on her, almost. Looked like a good check from Morgado. It gets called. Taylor with the ball on the 12-meter line. Taylor over to Kozub. Kozub up to Sargento. Over to O'Connor. Back to Taylor. Sargento with the ball. Back to O'Connor. Going to go with illegal screen, and Kylie Marino will start off with the ball for East Long Meadow's possession. Kylie Marino bringing the ball up the field, as she's been doing so much this season. Goes by everybody, and Minnechaug gets the ball over to Lucy Parsons. Gets knocked away, and Minnechaug comes back up with the ball. And that's Scatolini. She throws it away. Hannah Eddy's there to try to get it. No luck as Kozub gets it. She's met by Morgado. Morgado Morgado pushes her out of bounds. Doesn't get the call. Kozub gets the ball and looks to start the offense. Kicks the ball up to Taylor to run the ball up on top. Taylor with the ball now. That was Stackwitz. Taylor looking to go one-on-one with McKechnie. McKechnie knocks it away. Taylor gets it back. And Taylor will get herself in 12-meter. Taylor to Lee. Lee has the ball, met by Hannah Eddy. Eddy doing a good job, gets a little double team from Mac Whitwer as Taylor turns around and finds the net, and Minnechaug's up on the board first. 4 minutes into the game, Minnechaug up 1-0. Goal scored by Stackwitz, assisted by Lee. And we switch it up. Kylie Marino up on the draw. Looks like a redraw. Taylor throws it up. Taylor comes away with it once again. Gets the ball up to Lee. Gets the ball over the restraining line, and Minnechaug looking to set up their offense as Lee's trying to go by Marino. Throws it over to Kozib. Sargento to Taylor. All the way to the backside. Stackwitz over to Taylor. Over to Sargento. Over to Kozib. Kozib looking to have a 1v1 versus Gianna Byron. Thrown away. This ball's still loose and Spartans can't come up with it. Avery Morgado temporarily knocking it out. And Minnechaug scores again. Don't know who that was. Sophia Kozib with that goal. Minnechaug up 2-0. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Spartans yet to even have a shot on net. Ball's up, that's loose. Kozib comes up with it. Once again, Minnechaug has the ball. Sargento with the ball, she's going in. Good knock, ooh, that looked good. Close play, Hannah Eddy gets called with over the head. Sargento with the ball to Kozib. Back to Sargento to Taylor. Minnechaug behind the net. Passes it to Kozib. Over to Sargento. Back up top to Stackwitz. Kylie Marino, luckily Kylie Marino hit her before, it's not the call on the way back, my bad. That was shooting space as Minnechaug will be getting an 8-meter attempt. Sargento on the 8-meter. Turns around, takes a shot off the post. Loose ball. East Palmetto finally gets it. McKechnie with the ball. Has room. kind of has room. She comes back, gets fouled. Spartans working really hard just to get the ball over the restraining line as Gianna Byron gets the ball. And Gianna Byron gets the ball over the restraining line. Now Lucy Parsons turns around, throws the ball in. And once again, Minnechaug comes up with the ball and running down the line. I think the Spartans need to control the ball when they get in the ball into their area. 2 quick turnovers, and Minnechaug taking their time, passing the ball around, doing a really good job waiting to hit those cutters. Ball up to Sargento. I'll go with a 3-second call. I don't know. Sargento goes in, goes through 1, turns around, flicks the ball behind the net to Kozib. Kozib back to Sargento. Sargento looking for the cutters. Nobody there. Gives it to Kozib. Back to Sargento. All the way back up to the top to Taylor. To Stakowitz. Stakowitz feathers 1 in. To Kozib. Kozib behind the net to Lee. Lee with the ball behind the X. Ball's temporary drop. Work the ball back up to Taylor. Sargento. Over to O'Connor. O'Connor to Sargento. Sargento feathers 1 in to, looks like Stakowitz. Stakowitz is met by 3 Spartans. And Stakowitz will get an 8-meter attempt. And that was a score by Sargento. As East Long Meadow takes a timeout. We'll be back after the timeout. All right, we're back. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first quarter as Minnechaug is up 3-0. Ball goes up, and that's the first draw for the East Long Meadow Spartans have won as Kylie Marino comes up with it. Good job by Marino. Marino goes through him, gets the ball over the restraining line. Set up the East Long Meadow offense. Is Sabina McKechnie with the ball. Spartans really need to do something to stop the bleeding here as Chaug up 3-0. Pelletier behind the net. Pelletier taking it to the cage. Pulls out. Gets the ball to Mac Whitwer. Mac Whitwer with the ball. She gets doubled up. She gets the ball to Sabina McKechnie. McKechnie goes in. Nothing there. Gets the ball over to Marino. Marino throws it in to Jane Pelletier. Ava Pellegrino there to save it. As she gets checked, Pellegrino with the ball. She runs it. She's running it in. She's taking it to the cage. Nothing there. She gets the ball behind the net to Illingsworth. Illingsworth to Parsons. Parsons goes around the cage, takes a shot wide. Out of bounds. Illingsworth there to back up. Good job by Julia to back that up. Over to Pelletier. Pelletier to Pellegrino. Back to McKechnie. McKechnie looking to set up the offense. Goes around the corner. She's won. She turns around, gets hit, and Sabina McKechnie, after 11 minutes into the first quarter, East Long Meadow looking to get their first shot on net. Sabina McKechnie, 8-meter attempt. McKechnie runs it in. She goes up, down, and the Spartans are finally up on the board with a goal by Sabina McKechnie. I think it's the longest time it's taken the Spartans to score a goal in the last 5 years. Minnechaug doing a good job on defense, holding it. The Spartans to bay. Kylie Marino up on the draw. Taylor doing a good job for the Falcons today, winning most of the draws. Kylie Marino winning the last one. Hopefully the Spartans can keep that going. Ball goes up, and it's in Mac Whitwer, Sabina McKechnie's direction, and she gets it. Gets the ball over the restraining line. Turns around, goes in, nothing there. Gets the ball to Kylie Marino. Temporarily loses it. The ball's still around. Marino kicks it out, and she'll get call for a raking call. Minnechaug will get the ball, and that's it for the end of the first quarter. Minnechaug up 3-1. Start of the second quarter action is Lee, Stakowitz, and Sargento each had a goal for Minnechaug, and East Long Meadow's lone goal was scored by Sabina McKechnie. Ava Pellegrino is up on a draw. Pellegrino, the freshman, good job by the freshman to win that. Throws it up. Offsides on East Long Meadow. Yeah, that's tough. Pellegrino was going to come out with that ball, and the Spartans stepped over the line, and Minnechaug ends up getting it. Good job by the freshman to win the draw minus the offsides call. Minnechaug with the ball. Stakowitz with it. Kicks the ball over to O'Connor. O'Connor goes in. She's met by two Spartans. Kicks it back up top to Sargento. She kicks it over to Lee. Lee looking to work around. Good job by Byron to keep her out. Kozib with the ball. Kozib kicks it up to Sargento. Sargento feeds it in to Taylor, who loses it. Pellegrino there to stays with it. Good job by Pellegrino. Yep, and Pellegrino comes up with the loose ball. Only to get the ball displaced, and Minnechaug comes up with it once again. Spartans having a really tough time with keeping possession with the ball in their defensive end. Kozib with the ball. Kicks the ball behind the net, turns around, gets hit. Kylie Marino gets a hit, and O'Connor will be getting herself an 8-meter attempt. O'Connor, I think, hit the post in the first quarter on an 8-meter. I could be wrong. Probably am. O'Connor turn around, goes into the middle. Good job by the Spartans to stop getting a shot. Mac Whitwer, Mac Whitwer almost gets a check. O'Connor will get herself another 8-meter attempt, this time on the other side, the other hash mark. O'Connor looking to wind up and take a shot. O'Connor turns around and goes low far post, and O'Connor gets herself a goal. I'm I'm way off. That's Caitlin Lush. Sorry if I messed up your highlight reel. Somebody calling the wrong name. Caitlin Lush with that goal. Minnechaug up 4-1. 9:44 left to go in the first half. Pellegrino on the draw. Ball's up, ball's knocked away. Still on the ground, could be there for a second. Somebody kicks it away. Good job by Hannah Eddy to come up with that draw control on the defensive side. Hannah Eddy going in and out of the defenders. Good job by Eddy. She kicks the ball up to McKechnie. McKechnie looking to set up the offense. She takes it in. Looking, get the ball over to Pellegrino. Pellegrino over to McKechnie as Mac Whitwer is getting face guarded. Looks like O'Connor marking up Mac Whitwer. Nice feed by Pellegrino. Gets the ball over to Mac Whitwer, and the ball's knocked loose. Mac Whitwer comes up with it. Knocks the ball. Minnechaug temporarily come up with it. Mac Whitwer knocks it out. Now Mac's behind the X. And the Spartans get called for an illegal screen. And the Spartans are just, it seems like every offensive possession, either throwing the ball away or just not good plays to turn the ball over. Pellegrino chasing down Stakowitz. Stakowitz kicks the ball over to Lee. Lee to Kozib. Over to Taylor. Taylor to O'Connor. Sargento with the ball. O'Connor. Taylor. Back over to... Now Taylor has it. Taylor to O'Connor. Over to Sargento. Sargento goes through the Spartans. Mac Whitwer getting, I think it was Mac getting hit with a check over the head. And now Sargento will be looking to get herself an 8-meter attempt. Nice save by the goalie. Mac Whitwer comes up with it. Mac Whitwer is going to be met by 5 girls, and yeah, who didn't see that one coming? She's going in and out of them. 6 girls on Mac Whitwer, and she goes through it all. Sabina McKechnie with the ball. She goes in, loses it temporarily. McKechnie goes around the corner, gets the ball over to Crimmins, and hey, it'll be nice. Spartans get hit with the over the head call, and Sabina McKechnie gets the ball over to Pellegrino. Pellegrino goes in and out, loses the ball, and Minnechaug comes up with it. As Stakowitz brings the ball over the straining line, gets the ball over. Codes a good job by Kylie Marino to get it checked away, and the Spartans come up with it. Kozib knocks the ball out of the goalie's hands. Can't do that in the circle. And Kylie Marino gets the ball and still comes up with it. Way to stay with it. Kylie Marino screaming down the line. Kylie Marino gets the ball over the restraining line. Throws the ball, can't get handled. And once again, Minnechaug comes up with it. And Minnechaug looking to get the ball over their restraining line, set up their offense. If I'm the East Long Meadow midfielders, I'm going to be starting to get upset. They're doing a lot of sprinting, running 60 yards, only to turn around and sprint back 80 yards the other way. East Long Meadows really should be holding on possession on the ball. Nevertheless, Minnechaug up 4-1 with just under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Sargento gets it in there and fires it right into Mac Whitwer's stick. Mac Whitwer turning around and gets the ball, and Sargento will get herself a yellow card. So the Spartans will be up a man. 4 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the quarter. Mac Whitwer with the ball. If I'm Mac, I just hold on to it because they're just face guarding her the entire time. Mac goes in and out of one. Nothing there. Sabina McKechnie with the ball. Sabina McKechnie sets a screen. Mac Whitwer goes in, gets the ball, takes a shot to the head. Mac Whitwer will get herself an 8-meter. McKechnie never taking a charging call during the basketball season, but she'll take one for Mac Whitwer for soccer or for lacrosse. Mac Whitwer, 8-meter attempt. She goes in, turns around, goes up over the goalie's head, and Mac Whitwer turns around, gets herself her first goal of the game. Score is now 4-2, 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first half. It looks like that back right-hand corner of the field is going to be a little dark for the rest of the game. Apparently, East Long Meadow didn't pay their electric bill to finance this new school. So they'll be playing a little bit of hide-and-go-seek in that back right corner for the rest of the game. All right, illegal start on Minnechaug. Kylie Marino gets the ball, blazes the ball over the restraining line. Marino with it, gets the ball over to McKechnie. And they're looking to set up the East Long Meadow offense. Spartans looking to set up a little two-man action with Sabina McKechnie and Mac Whitwer. He goes around the corner. She goes up in, gets hit. And it calls a goal. Sabina McKechnie with her second goal of the game to cut the Minnechaug's lead to 1. And just like that, with 2 quick goals, the Spartans cut the lead down to 1. 4-3 with 3:08 left to go in the first half. Marino on the draw with think it's still Taylor. Can't see her number. Spartans switching up the circle a little bit. Mac Whitworth going on the other side, thinking that's where the ball is going to be. Self-draw by Taylor. I'd like to see Pellegrino back up on the draw. She did a good job those other 3 times they were winning, as Minnechaug throws the ball away. As I think for the first time, East Long Meadow gets an unforced turnover for him. Spartans with the ball. Mac Whitwer looking to go through everybody, and she does. And Mac will be setting up the Spartans offense. Nice screen by Kylie Marino. Oh, I don't know about that. She looked. And the East Long Meadow fans aren't happy with the call. So basically half the people were happy with the call, the other half aren't happy with the call. Minnechaug gets it as Lusick has it. Looking to make her way up the field. Met by Jane Pelletier, almost getting a stick on that to knock it loose, and Minnechaug sets up their offense. Kick the ball up the top to Kozub. Over to O'Connor. Over to Taylor. Kozub back to Taylor. Taylor looking. She does a little dodge, feeds it in. Loose ball, somebody knocked it loose. Kozub ends up with it. And another unforced turnover. I'm really going to say, I don't know if I've been calling Kozub and Scatolini. I think I've been calling them the same person all night long. As Avery Morgado gets checked to the head. Good hard work by Morgado to stay with it, as it looks like Godrow gets herself a yellow card. She'll be sitting in the yellow chair for 2 minutes. Avery Morgado with the ball. Spartans have 50 seconds. Morgado in there fighting as it's temporarily lost, as Minnechaug comes up with the ball. And Minnechaug has, the clock's not going down. The clock's there now. The clock is finally going down after 10 seconds. Minnechaug gets double teamed. Kylie Marino, that's not what the Spartans really needed. Kylie Marino will get herself a yellow card. She'll be in it for 2 minutes. Minnechaug with the ball, looking to probably take the last shot with 26 seconds left. Taylor kicks the ball all the way back to O'Connor. O'Connor to Kozub. Kozub looking to feed it in. Nobody there. Kicks it back out to Lee. Lee trying to go around the corner. Good defense by Gianna Byron. Kick it out. And now good defense by the Spartans to hold off Minnechaug without getting a shot the last 40 seconds of the first half. Minnechaug leads 4-3. All right, we are Back for second half action as Mac Whitwer had a goal and Sabina McKechnie had a goal for the Spartans in the second quarter. And as Lusick had a goal and O'Connor had the other goal for the Spartans. Mac Whitwer back up on the draw against Taylor. And the ball goes up and Mac Whitwer comes away with it. She's quickly double teamed, as she's been seeing that all game long, and every time Mac Whitwer just gets the ball, they're just looking to double her up. Minnechaug girl knows what type of gum Mac is eating tonight. Sabina McKechnie with the ball, looking to set up the East Long Meadow offense. This is just waiting for Minnechaug to come out, outplay them. And we're going to have a waiting game of how long McKechnie will wait out there. McKechnie over to Crimmins. Crimmins to Parsons. Parsons going behind the cage. Zoom around. No cutters there. Parsons still cutting her around. Throws the ball into the middle. Gets knocked away. We see Parsons looking to chase it up. And Sabina McKechnie comes up with the ball. McKechnie goes in through one, nothing there. McKechnie around the cage. McKechnie gets hit to the head, as Minnechaug will get themselves a yellow card. I think that's Minnechaug's third card of the game. One more, they'll be playing a man down. Any fans around here at Minnechaug's third card? Yeah, Minnechaug's third card. At least two. Yeah, I think that's Minnechaug's third card. Sabina McKechnie going in. 8-meter attempt. McKechnie goes down, up over the goalie's head to get herself her third goal of the game and to tie the game 4-4. Normally, East Long Meadow is the team that always gets 3 or 4 cards a game. This time it looks like Minnechaug definitely the more aggressor. Every time a Spartan gets the ball, Minnechaug definitely putting down some good hits. The Spartans doing a good job controlling the ball and keeping possession. And Mac Whitwer up on the draw. Whitwer up on a draw. Good job by Kozib to pick that ball up. She gets the ball over the restraining line to Bardot as I put my head down. Goodrow kicks the ball over behind the net. They're in that little dark area. As we'll get, don't know who that is, but she'll get herself an 8-meter attempt. Looks like O'Connor will get herself an 8-meter attempt. O'Connor looking to take setting up to shoot the ball. Turns around, goes low. Gets herself a goal. That's O'Connor's second goal of the game to put the Falcons up 5-4. Kylie Marino taking the draw. Marino gets the ball over to Mac Whitwer. Mac Whitwer makes quick work of it, gets the ball over the restraining line, goes through 1, 2, 3, and that's why she's a Super 7. Mac Whitwer quickly ties the game after getting the ball. Good game plan, get the ball to Mac off the draw and let her run 50 yards and score a goal. Mac Whitwer's second goal of the game, tie it back up, 5-5. I don't know what Minnechaug can do to stop Whitwer. Maybe send an 8th girl in on her. Mac having a good game when she can get the ball. If she's not getting face guarded, she's doing a good job tonight. Kylie Marino up on the draw. Kylie flicks it up. Kozub ends up coming up with the draw. Kozub doing a good job on the draw the last couple times. As Lee has the ball. Lee with the ball up top. Over to O'Connor. Believe, I can't. Yep, O'Connor kicks it over to Kozub. Back to O'Connor. Over to Lee. Minnechaug playing over in the dark area over there. Minnechaug with the ball, really slowing the pace of the game down. Trying to keep the #1 offense in Western Mass, besides Long Meadow, at bay. She goes by and scores another goal. Sophia Kozub scores her first goal of the game to put Minnechaug up 6-5. I'm sure the officials are probably talking about how dark it is over in that corner. This isn't like soccer. I know a couple years ago you saw them play against Westfield and they had a dark corner, but that's soccer. This is a little bit different with the girls playing with a lacrosse ball. Dangerous. Yeah, it's like a half hour, right, every time they do it. So I'm sure the two coaches, they're talking about it. I think they've tried to reset the lights before, and it takes a while for it to power down and then power back up. So two officials talking it over with the coaches. We'll find out what's going to go on in a minute.